Today we are working on something a little bit different. We're working on a trailer. Now this is my car hauler trailer, and what I'm going to show you basically applies to any trailer that you might own. This is a very, very important situation we got here. I'm going to show you the most important rule of thumb when it comes to preventive maintenance on a trailer, all right, a home-owned trailer. And you're going to be shocked when you see this if you don't already know about it. But if you do this one little trick to your trailer, you'll never ever have problems with anything breaking or falling apart or leaving you stranded because possibly a shackle broke or your equalizer bar busted. Okay, all it takes is about 30 to 40 minutes worth of work and everything's back to brand new. Now what happened here, and before we go any further, I want to tell you that what I'm going to show you, I usually do about every 4 to 5 years to my trailer. But the reason I'm actually changing it all out today and doing the trick that I'm going to show you is because I had a leaf spring break. So I've already replaced the leaf spring on this side here. And if you look down inside there, you can see there's the new leaf spring right there, already been replaced. And another thing is I went ahead and replaced a lot of other parts, and that's what we're going to go over is the preventive maintenance of your trailer, your suspension. And if you do what I'm going to show you to do, it's very simple and easy. I guarantee you that you will never have a problem with your suspension other than possibly a leaf spring breaking.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So before we go any further, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and replace this leaf spring. Now, this leaf spring over here is not broke. And the reason I'm replacing this is because the rule of thumb on trailers is if one leaf spring breaks, the one directly across from it is going to break sooner or later. That's going to be the next one that goes. If I had the money, I probably would have replaced all 4 of them. The front ones looked like they were still in real good condition. This one here looks like it's kind of weak in the back. And if you have a dual axle trailer, the weight is always going to be, most of the weight's going to be on this back spring right here. It's going to have more weight on the back axle than it is on the front. So these are the springs that you got to watch out for. So we're going to go ahead and take this leaf spring out and replace that. And then once I replace that, then we're going to go to the preventive maintenance of the situation at hand of what's really, really important to protect your trailer, to not leave you stranded, and always keep you on the road. Safe travel, safe drive everywhere you go. So the first thing in replacing our leaf spring, we want to go ahead and take the U-bolts out. These are located right directly on top of the axle, and they go into the bottom plate and then bolt on with 4 bolts. Let me get one off. I'm going to show it to you. Okay, we're having a little bit of problem here with our U-bolts, and I'm going to have to rely on my cutting wheel to cut the U-bolts off because what has happened, the threads have rusted to the bolts. And if you look right here, you can see what the situation is. That's why when you replace your leaf springs on your trailer, always remember to replace your U-bolts with it, just like this one right here. Alright, now that we've removed our bottom plate and our U-bolts, let me get those out of there. We're going to go ahead and keep our bottom plate. There's nothing wrong with that. We got our brand new U-bolts right there. Let's go ahead and get our shackles loose and take those bolts off. Now I want you to pay close attention when I take this apart. I want to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like. And this is where our preventive maintenance comes in. That's going to save our ass, and our trailer is going to last a really, really long time. Now remember, I told you this is our equalizer bar, okay? And that's what equalizes the suspension out when you're driving down the road and you got one axle here and one axle there. Very important item right here. This is a preventive maintenance item. This is an item that can be replaced. But if you do what I'm going to show you to do, you'll never have to replace that item. We're going to go ahead and take these old shackles off just like that. And then we're going to push that out of there, and you can see how easy that thing comes out. Alright, just like this. Let me go ahead and get the back one out real quick. I'm going to take the back, and the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to use my air chisel right here and knock the bolt out. You can't see that, but you'll hear it. Once we drop our leaf spring down, we're going to go ahead and pull our system out of the equalizer bar. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take one out of here. You just saw me take that out of the leaf spring. And I'm also going to reach in here and take this one out. And I want you to look at that right there very closely. These are called bushings. These are trailer axle bushings right here. These are our shackle bushings, our leaf spring bushings. And take a good look at what we're checking out here. You can see that that thing is worn and torn and physically abused. Alright? And if we look right here, you can see that these are brand new bushings. They fit right inside, okay, and they should fit a little bit tight. You can see this one here fits tight, fits snug. And if it fits snug in there, that means that our equalizer bar is still in mint, brand new condition, and there's nothing wrong with it. I want you to also pay attention. Look how sloppy that is. That's telling me that the bushing up here and down here are both worn out. Replacing these bushings right here on our equalizer bar is going to give us tremendous wear and tear on our trailer and will never break down or wear out as long as you own it. Another thing that we got to concentrate on is the nuts and bolts that we use. Alright, these nuts and bolts are not usable. When you replace those, you have to get, let me get that out of here. I got it in the box right down here. Put brand new nuts and bolts on with it. Here's a bolt. Here's a brand new lock nut that goes on there just like that. And you can see right on the edge here, I don't know if you can see that, you can see that that's got a knurled end on the end of the nut, the bolt. And what that does, that locks itself into the shackle, okay, so it will never come loose. Another thing, you want to replace your shackles. Shackles are not reusable due to the fact that when you take your nut, and I'm going to show you this real quick, I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I'm laying on my side. Alright, you see how that sucks in there like that. Once that's sucked in there, okay, you can't ever lock another one in there because it spreads that metal out. So that's very, very important. That's the tech tip of today on repairing your trailer and keeping the preventive maintenance going. That's the most important thing that you can do to your trailer, is always stay update on all of your bushings. Where's those old ones at? Here's one right here. Look at this. Look at that nasty piece of shit right there. Watch this. Look at that. Alright, I'm telling you now, you have to replace those. You have to make sure that your trailer's in really, really good shape. And always take care of those bushings and your shackles and your, that's right, equalizer bar. And you'll never have any problems with your trailer. And it'll be worry-free wherever you go, anywhere you travel. And then you can see right here on our leaf spring that these bushings are pretty worn out. Look at this one's completely gone. That one is completely gone. There's not even a bushing in there. And I guarantee you that's why that other leaf spring broke. It was banging back and forth, and it finally vibrated and broke the spring off. So there you go, right there. You buy that new leaf spring for 30 bucks. It's got brand new bushings in it, ready to install, and you're ready to get back on the road. Always, if one breaks, always replace the one straight across from it, because that one's going to be next. So I hope that this video has helped you out in fixing your trailer and making sure to keep your maintenance schedule like always. Like I said, these only have to be replaced once every 4 or 5 years, and if you do it on clockwork time, you'll never have to worry about breaking down. The main thing that usually goes wrong is when these bushings wear out, they start bouncing like this inside, especially the middle one, and it will create a hole right here, and then eventually this cast iron equalizer ball will crack in half, or you'll just completely break down. So change them bushings. It's a good idea. Let me get one out right there. Okay, less than $1 a piece. This whole kit to do the whole trailer, every nut and bolt, shackle, and everything right here that you see. I've already done the other side, but all the parts that to do it with, and this was including the 2 leaf springs, was $125. So I think that was well worth the situation of not breaking down and preventive maintenance schedule on my benefit and my behalf, because I don't know about you, but I use my trailer a lot. Make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know if this video helped you out. Let me know if you learned anything from it. And also, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe and have a great day. And always remember, once you start something, always finish what you start. We'll see you later.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.